Pete said this yesterday. People are not staying in the league because then they haven't developed the talents to basically stay around. Like most of these players, the shelf life of NBA players is almost 3 years. So we have no one, we have no vets, right? That's also
And y'all pushing them out. You're
an
pushing them out
issue.
younger and younger every year. There's no vets. Like
There's no vets.
Udonis is probably like the last vet outside of Chris Paul and them, but like he's probably like the last true vet.
Yeah, I'm talking about a
On the
vet
team.
that don't get too much playing time.
Or
If
at
Chris
all.
Paul's a vet or at all, they're holding that 15th spot to be basically an extension of the coach and to teach the young players and the players around them the lifestyle of the league, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, all of that. We don't have that anymore, and it will never come back. It will never come back unless the players push for something like that, right? Like I could see, like there's no reason why Dwight Howard or Boogie Cousins can't be the 15th man on somebody's bench, right? Like, and Dwight Howard and Boogie Cousins could be basically be the 6th, 7th man on someone's bench too. But there's no reason why they're not on the lower end, the 14, 15 man on somebody's bench, teaching the young kids how the league works.
And Dwight's healthy
Teaching them
too.
about
Dwight's
Dwight
his
is
shit.
healthy, talking about their mistakes, their good, their bad, their thing, so they can learn because it's only but so much you can learn from the stuff the league puts in front of you. It's you learn better from someone who's in the trenches with you.
Yeah.
I can it's like a job, right? The trainer could teach you everything, but you will learn the most things on the job with the people who've been on the job already, good or bad. Like, not saying everybody who's been on a job is amazing, but you've also learned everything you need to learn from the people who've been there.
You
When
learn
I
how to
was
move.
trained for when I was trained for my job at American, the person, God bless the person who trained me, she trained me, and she was in the trenches still. She was a trainer, but she knew how to do everything, and she taught me everything I need to learn how to navigate while I was in there. While I was in JFK, and I've always took that with me, even in my new position the last 2 years. So it's the same thing with these younger players. These players may not stay long with these vets, but they're gonna learn. They're gonna get whatever valuable information that they need and take that and take it with them. But we just don't have that anymore, and
Yeah.
we won't have that anymore.
And the league the league has to take some culpability with that too, because you can't say like we want to get younger, this and the third, but yet complain about the lack of development in players that you want to see. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy because the MBDL, which is now the G League, was never supposed to be about that. The MBDL is for basically players who could be in the NBA, but not really. Could basically venture out a career there, even though it was underfunded. That was basically a league for second tier players who probably played at best, NCAA, D2,
Mm-hmm.
D3, to go out and just carve a nice little career, on the mainland rather than going overseas.
Yep.
Like using them as a developmental has helped, but at the same time also does the younger players a disservice, because it's like you're keeping them there to the G League showcase or whatnot, and you're
Mm-hmm.
still putting them behind the 8 ball when they get drafted, because once they're onto the NBA team, they're gonna send your ass right back.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's like,